Hey guys, Riley Chase here with HostiFi, and today I've just unboxed a brand new UniFi Access Point AC AP Pro, AP AC UAP AC Pro, and I'm going to be showing you how to connect that or any other device by Ubiquity to or any other UniFi device by Ubiquity to the cloud-based UniFi controller using what's called the SSH method. So logging into the device and telling it to set and form to the server. And this is the best way to adopt your devices. It's the most reliable way. Another way is to use the Ubiquity device discovery tool, which is a Chrome extension, but it can sometimes be glitchy. And so this, like I said, is the best way to do it. The first thing you're going to want to do after unboxing the device, plug it into your network, is you're going to want to figure out what the IP address is that it got from your DHCP server. So you could check your router's DHCP leases. There's a lot of different ways you could do it. You could use the Ubiquity Chrome extension actually to switch over here to the UniFi family and find the IP address that way. You could also use any IP scanner like Nmap or Advanced IP Scanner to scan your network and find that IP address. Once you have the IP address, go ahead and open up PuTTY, connect to that IP address. And the default username is going to be UBNT, default password UBNT. Now those credentials will change once the device has been connected, but we'll talk about that later. The command you're going to use is set-inform HTTP, the address of your server, which in my case is demo.hostify.com, :8080/inform. Now be careful when you're doing this. This is the most common error that we see with our support is people use HTTPS or 8443, or they forget to add inform on the end. And so you have to use HTTP 8080 and inform for this to work. Go ahead and press enter. It'll say adoption request was sent. And when you go over to get logged into your controller, you're going to want to create a new site probably for this, unless you're adopting this to an existing site. I'm going to create a new site called demo. That site is created, and then I'm going to go over here to devices. Now, something that I get asked commonly is, how does the device know which site to go to? And so the answer is, it doesn't know which site to go to. As you can see, we didn't tell it which site to go to. We only told it the server. So while the device is pending adoption, it's actually going to show up on all of your different sites. So if I switch over to the HostiFi site, you'll see the same device is pending adoption there. So I'm going to switch back to demo and click adopt to adopt it to the demo site. And you see, once I've clicked adopt, it's not going to show up anymore in the HostiFi site because it's already been started the adoption process on the demo site. So that's how you put a device into a specific site. And you'll see that the status changed from pending adoption to adopting. And so at this point, we're going to run the set inform command one more time, and that's going to complete the process. So it should change next from adopting to provisioning. And this will take a few minutes for it to go from adopting to provisioning. Then it will reboot and it will go to connected. Now, if you have any problems slightly before this step, if you have any problems where the device didn't show up in your dashboard for adoption and you're not sure why, there's a command, it's called info. If you type in info, you can get some more information about possibly an error message where it says status here. Right now it says not adopted. So it's still in the process of adopting, but if it wasn't showing up at all, you might see a message that says something else like could not resolve, or maybe this address is wrong. So there's different statuses that will show up here to help you troubleshoot what the problem was. And you'll see it says server unexpectedly closed the network connection. Basically, this is PuTTY telling us that the access point kicked us out. And the reason that it kicked us out is because as the device is provisioning right now, it's actually rebooting. And so once it finishes rebooting, this will actually change from provisioning to connected. And then once it's connected, there you go, it's connected. And there's going to be a little error message right now, but that went away. Okay, so now the device is connected. If you go to settings, wireless networks, you can start to configure it so you can create a wireless network, and usually that's your next step after connecting a access point. So that's all set. Now one more thing I wanted to show is now that it is provisioned, it'll no longer have the default username and password of UBNT. So if you wanted to log back into this, you have to go to settings, site, enable advanced features, apply changes, and then you can get the username and password from the device authentication section. So if I log in with the username rchase, the password, now I'm in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And it looks like it just rebooted again. It's it must be, yeah, it's provisioning again because I enabled the advanced features part of it. But yeah, that's how to use the SSH method. Like I said, this is the most reliable method to adopt your devices. The process is the same across the USG, the switches, all the devices. It's the same process, and it works better than this Chrome tool, which can be buggy sometimes. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps the algorithms, and so we can keep building our channel up. Appreciate it. Thanks.